do you think? By the way, good eyes. He hasn't turned the page yet. That's great.
It's going okay. There's a couple of things that didn't happen like I wanted to happen. I don't like a breath in that opening statement. I like it staggered.
Yeah, that's your choice, but they didn't know. That's one of the things I want to go back for. Yeah, I don't think you read that. You need to get there a little sooner, give them a little more energy so they know for sure that's what you want. Does anybody feel like it's kind of dying? Oh, lots of heads nodding. So the question is that tempo or is it something else? The tempo is on the slow side. It can work at this tempo. It can't go much slower than this. But if it's going to be at this tempo, then it needs more energy from you to sustain it. It's not sustaining right now. And it just sounds, oh my gosh, are we ever going to finish, I think.
I typically go a little quicker than that. It felt like it kind of settled in that spot.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's settling. I think it's settling into quicksand a little bit, so you have to be careful. Part of that is caused when you got to letter A, which is still fairly light. All of a sudden, there was this opening. I thought had a nice kind of fluid look to it, but then all of a sudden, it became quite wrong, which I think happens perhaps at B, but I saw a lot of vertical motion at A. Okay, so let's go. Well, let's go at A.
Okay.
Go at A. Okay. Check your tempo, make sure it's a tempo that you want, and let's not let this thing die.
Upbeat to A, please.
See anything different between this variation right here and the one we just did. They look exactly the same to me. Okay. And this is almost blacksmith-like here. Okay. So now the interesting thing is it's juxtaposed against something that's not like that. But where we're seeing through this whole thing is wherever we just were. Yes, right here. Okay. Yep. So you can still acknowledge this, but this is looking just like what happened before. See if you can make a bigger change there, okay?
Upbeat to A again.
Good, so what are you thinking about here?
Well, I was concentrating on the movements.
Okay, all right. So in a chaconne like this, we want to find the new stuff and bring that out, right? And so we already have this going on, but we have this da-da-da, which is also a conversation with what's happening in the brass opposite that. So it'd be good to kind of acknowledge that that's happening. You don't want to go back and forth like a tennis match, but it'd be okay to da-da-da-da-da-dee-ba-ba-bum, dee-da-da-da-da-ba, you know, and make sure that they're both set the way you want, acknowledging that this is actually just as important as this, okay? One more time. Is this tempo better? Yeah, a lot. Let it dance now here. Overall. First of all, I think a lot of it's just a little bit, we get this downtrodden kind of aggressive thing. This last section was that way, but you tend to stay with that a little bit too much. It's still too vertical. And I think overall you need to acknowledge the changes when they come more, especially in your face. Your face it's expressive for sure, but it always seems to be expressing the same things. And there's all these little subtle things that you that you could acknowledge, especially here.
Okay.
Okay? All right, we're done. Thanks. Thanks for